On, we are live, so when you can see us, go over to the Facebook page, the event, or whatever, and let me know that you see us and all is well, and we will get started. I just need one person to tell me they can see us or personal message me or something. Oh. Person to tell me they can see us or personal message me or something. You hear that?
I heard that.
Oh, I can see us. Okay, I've got YouTube up. Okay. We're going off of that now. I could hear me. Ashley, Aubrey. Those are my pupils. Okay, Lisa can see us. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Thank you for coming. We are on Hangouts tonight. That way we can record this because taxes is something that scares a lot of people, so we wanna make sure we can save it and share it with the rest of the team. So tonight, we're gonna start with our guest speaker and talk about taxes, and then after that, I have a couple housekeeping things I wanted to chat about for a second. So Rhonda, I'll let you actually introduce yourself, and then you can get started.
Okay, thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
Rhonda Prichard. I am a friend of Kathy. We met on the cruise, the incentive cruise this last summer, and have been friends ever since, and encouragers and mentoring each other and so forth and so on. I am not a CPA. I'm not this knowledgeable person about taxes, but I'm so sorry. Can you hear that dog?
Yeah.
Just a minute, I'm gonna let him out.
So she's not a CPA. So know that when you're filing your taxes and you have questions or concerns, you need to contact someone higher. Don't take anyone from Cincy's advice, but she's going to give you some good tips.
Okay, so sorry.
No, that's okay.
You'll be able to hear me with that dog barking. Anyway, I have a system. It is not my system. I got it from another consultant, but I've been doing it for 2 years, and it's worked great for me, and it keeps you organized. It makes you organize yourself every month. So at the end of the year, tax time, all you do is pull the folders, and there you go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my little system here.
We can't really hear you.
I'm sorry. Can you see it?
We can see it, but we can't hear you very well.
I may have to pick it up and show you.
Oh, gotcha. Now we can hear you.
All right. This is just a tote like this. And in this tote, I have files. And I'm going to grab the first month, and I get a hanging file, and I put January on it, and I do every month like that. And inside each hanging file, you have your expenses and your income folders. You just put all your receipts down in each folder, all of your expense receipts down in each folder every month as you go. And then that's how you stay organized. So at the end of each month, I have an Excel sheet, and I will upload it on Cassie's page. And it's got all these documents on it that you just do it online. I'm sorry, like I said, it's an Excel sheet, and at the bottom of the sheet or at the page, it's got January, February, March, all the way through December. You click on those months, and it brings up your documents for that whole month. And you start listing your expenses, and like I said, if you type it just right in, and it totals everything for you. And this is the main page that it comes out to, and it's got all your totals here, all of your expenses, like credit card fees, donations, dues, gasoline, insurance, gasoline, we're going to scratch that because you're going to use mileage. You make more money if you do mileage. It's got all of the expenses listed. And to help you out, to know what you can claim at tax time, I'm going to also upload the document that kind of lists things that you can claim when you get ready to file your taxes. Some of the things: advertising, catalogs, bags, t-shirts, anything that has Cincy on it. Automobile is mileage, parking fees, tolls, business insurance. And I won't read all of these, just some. Your cell phone bill, you can write off part of your cell phone bill. Subscription, hostess gifts. When you give your hostesses gifts, you can write those off. Any food that you buy when you're attending meetings or trainings, or office supplies, postage. Anyway, I have a whole list here that I will upload as well. That'll kind of give you an idea of what you could claim. Anyway, that's a system that I use, and if you are really good about doing it monthly, and just fill this sheet out, print it out, stick it down in your envelope at the end of the year, all you do is pull that sheet, and you have all your totals right there. So as far as your mileage, you can do a paper mileage, keeping track of your mileage, like where you went, a beginning mileage and an ending mileage and how many miles. But I've got this great app that's called, I forgot what app that was. Hang on. And it's on your phone. Hang on, Cassie, sorry.
That's okay.
It's called Mile IQ, actually. Can you see that? Can you see that?
Oh, yep.
Mile IQ. And I just got this. I have not used it yet, but I just found it, and it tracks your miles for you. You get 40 trips per month free, and then after that, it's $5.99 a month if you take more than 40 trips a month. I don't think I will. There's only 31 days in a month, but if you keep it ongoing, as far as like when you're running errands, delivering your Cincy products and all that stuff, but it's still $5.99 is not bad either. But anyway, I'm going to give it a shot. I've talked to some consultants that use it, and it tracks it for you, and then you can just get a total at the end of the month. So it's really good, because I forget to write down my mileage. But anyway, Cassie, did you have any questions? Does anybody
No, I have a couple coming in. One of them is, do you know what the percentage we can use a phone bill, internet bill? I think I read it was 90%, right?
I think it has to do with how big your office is. And I have the formula. I can let you know. I have the formula when I'll pull my last year's taxes. But it depends on
I know that rent and mortgage depend on the office size, right?
Yes. What did she say about the phone bill or electric bill?
Yeah, I think that was just phone bill and internet bill. I thought I read recently it was 90%.
I think that's an individual thing. How much?
Hannah, I know you're on the call. If you know, I feel like I got that information from you. That might be wrong. If you know that, will you message me and let me know? But the rent and mortgage, that might all be based on your office size, like you're saying. But you have the formula to share with us?
I misunderstood you in the beginning. It may not be office size. It may be what percentage do you use your office for work? And then you take that percentage. If I remember right, a lot of consultants last year were just going about 75%. They were just picking that just because that's a good number.
Okay.
A good percentage. 75% of your phone bill, 75% of your electric bill, those kind of things.
Okay. And then something that I know from last year, I remembered, was when it comes to your office space, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Mm-hmm. If they come in and audit you, that office space has to be legit office, right?
Exactly. You can't have For instance, it's got to have everything office. You can't have the kids' toys in there because then it's not an office, it's a toy room. Those are some things. It's got to be a legit office with no personal stuff in it. It's got to be all office stuff. It has to be related to your business.
So, I mean, I've never been audited, but if you get audited, you get warning they're coming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so those of you
Yeah.
that have,
Somebody said to take a picture of your office, set up as your office, and print those off and keep it with all of your paperwork and stuff. That way, if you get audited, here's the pictures, here's my office. Because normally they're not going to come to your house. You're going to go meet them somewhere, you know?
something I wanted to ask you was, can you remind me of the Facebook group that you have that people can go to?
It's capital U dot capital S dot tax, think a minute, tax dollars and cents, and it's the and sign.
So
And-
those of you that heard that, there's a Facebook page, it's for Cincy, U.S. tax dollars and cents. If you can't find it, we can find it and post it. We'll post it on the page. It might be a little.
I don't know that they be able to find it. It's a secret group.
Oh, so I may have to add them because I'm in it.
I'm an admin. I can add people.
Okay.
If you, I tell you what, without everybody blowing up my phone.
Well, I can go in and add them, and then you can just approve them.
Yeah, that would be fine.
If they're interested in that. Because I know there's some pretty, the Facebook page is not that active or anything, but there's some pretty good files in there. Another question is, do you know how much we have to pay in on our taxes? What percentage?
It depends individually.
That's what.
Yeah. But the more deductions you have, the better.
The more deductions you have, the better. So, okay, someone say, can you tell us again what the deductions are?
All the,
or what are the main ones you use? I mean,
oh God. Like advertising.
We're going to post that on the Facebook group anyway, so it's okay. We don't have to do that.
I'm going to post that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll have a whole list and examples.
At the beginning of the call, you were showing us your folders, and you said expenses and income. You track both of that?
Not the income, and I don't know why she has this folder. Income, for my income folder, I just put all of my white order sheets. And I really don't do anything with them. I just put them in there like these.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's a team member that went today and she printed off all her orders and all her stuff off her workstation. Do you do that?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because in my head, I was thinking, well, it's there if I need it. I can go print it if I need it, right?
Yeah, you can. And a lot of people just leave it on there. What I do is I go through each month, through the whole year, when I'm doing my monthly stuff. And I go to that month and I print off all of my orders that I put in. I print off all my warmer and sin of the month orders, because that's an expense. That's a business expense I can claim. All of my subscription, my PWS fee is on there. You can print that off. That's tax deductible too.
Well, when I went through and did it, so that's a nice way to have it organized anyway, to go ahead and print it, to have it. I know when I just did my taxes, I went through and I did all that, but I've got it all written on paper. So if I'm to be audited, I have to go back and do all that work. So it's a good thing, to go ahead and print it off.
It is.
But you should start now and not wait till January of next year. Otherwise, you're going to be like me and not going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, and someone said you do this monthly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Guys, if you have any questions for her specifically about how she does them or questions you have, post them on the Facebook page or send me a message.
And I'm on your page too.
Yes, Rhonda is on our page. So we have someone we can even ask questions to. Not that we want to like overload you.
Yeah,
But
because I'm not smart on all this. I just know what I've been taught, and I've done my taxes for years because I owned a business. So
from the people, like I did a training call with Melissa Gratz, and she shared about it, and like she said, it takes her 2 to 3 hours to do her taxes max because she's organized like that. Do you find that to be the case with you?
yeah.
That's awful.
If you do it monthly and you're organized, at the end of the month, you're like, oh, this is a piece of cake. Because this breaks all of it down already. You already have listed all your monthly expenses from running around delivering Cincy orders to your PWS fees, all that. It's already broken down and added up because Excel adds it all for you. So you
Right.
have a total. That's
Okay,
right.
it doesn't look like anyone's coming at me with questions. So do you have anything else you want to add?
I hope I didn't confuse everybody.
No, I think the most confusing part for people is exactly what do we claim? What are our deductions? And so we will post that on the Facebook page, guys. And if you have any questions while you're doing it, feel free to ask. And I've been working on my taxes, and it's been a little bit crazier this year. But I've been working on them. I can help, Rhonda can help, or what have it. But we're going to be on for a few more minutes. So if you have any questions, you can also go ahead and put them on Facebook, and I can ask her while she's here live. Let me go to my paper. I just want to cover a couple of things. First of all, World Tour is coming up, and there are about 20 people from Be Brave going, and that's super exciting. I posted all the information that we got from the leadership call on Monday, besides a couple of exciting things. So if you are going to World Tour, I think the first one is this Saturday, am I right? I think, maybe. But you are going to be so excited about what you see. You're going to see the new product. Of course, all of us, it's different this year. We're going to actually get to see the new product early. We're going to see it on the 30th. They will release it on our resources tab for us to see. Sorry, that's a question. Oh, yep. I didn't know it wasn't on me. Sorry. I don't really want it on me. I'm a hot mess, but so World Tour is going to be really great, and I'm super excited. And feel free to share with the team the things, the things that you learn, the things that you do, because although Cincy has given us all the same outline to go by, we're all going to take something different from it. Each individual World Tour place is going to be different because you're going to have different people speaking or doing a breakout session or whatnot. So feel free to share. And something that is really fun to do and exciting is when you get home with your product kit that you get from Cincy, I encourage you to take pictures, do a video of yourself opening it and sharing it, and put it on your YouTube or on your Facebook to share with your customers. Potential people that might want to join your team really like seeing that. You paid, you went and got all this training, and you also got all of this stuff. And this year, as it's been posted, there's going to be a challenge that starts the day after your, not spring sprint, World Tour, that if you meet all the points or whatever, you will actually earn a warmer, which is super exciting. Something else I wanted to share, those of you that don't know, there is a Facebook mock party that has been placed on our team events. If you do not know how to find it, go to Team Be Brave. Right at the top, it'll say events, exactly where you find like our calls listed. And it is there. I have made it where it is good for a year, and it's those of you that are pushing parties through the weekend to get your January PDRV up, it's there. Feel free to use it, make changes, copy, paste, whatever. And the first week of February, my goal is to get it changed over to the 10% off. And then once March gets here, I'll change it over to the new catalog. So, and then for the spring catalog, we'll have that mock party where we can go and take it. Or if you get a new team member, you can go and share it with them. It's so much easier and less intimidating if they have it right there for them. Okay. Uh-oh, what was this note?
I may steal that mock party from you.
You should. I've had a couple friends that are also on my Facebook page that have taken it and just made their own for their team.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, okay. Remember that February is 10% off, and on top of that, if you have anyone who's been interested in joining your team, it's a great month to chat with them about it because it's the supersized kit. What that means is they're going to get the spring-summer catalogs and also the spring-summer transition testers. And that is, you know, a really good deal because people that joined in February have to turn around and buy it in March. And I mean, people that joined in January have to turn around and buy it for March. But January also gave us the double half off. And so as a new consultant, you got to get actually more stuff for your business. And the other thing is in February, I will be, well, actually, hopefully, I made a picture, but I had a spelling error in it, because so you know I can't post that. But I have our February Be Brave incentive ready to go. There are 4 different components in it, and you're going to have to do each one to earn the prize. So everyone could potentially earn the prize. And I will list the details by tomorrow, I hope. If I haven't, call me out on it. But I like to do incentives, and the fall was just a busy time, and we don't really need incentives to get our sales going because the fall is just great and people are buying for Christmas. But I really like to do them, especially in February and August, because we're transitioning. And we have to buy new product. We have to buy new business tools. So if I can help you not have to buy that, take that off your plate, then I will. So that's what our incentives that you're going to see posted for the next month, all of February, is going to be based upon. Your prizes will be not new product, but new business tools for the new catalog. And the last thing is Brave Academy. I've posted about it a few times. If this is the last call today, no one else will be added. If you are interested in being part of Brave Academy, let me know. Brave Academy is simply going to be a 10-week program that I'm running with you guys. I did it last year, and I have made some changes for it this year. It's just our group. Last year we did it with other people. This year I'm doing it with just my team. And we're going to be reading through a book, and we're also going to be doing weekly challenges. So if you feel like you work full time, you're way too busy, you have a whole week to complete them, so it's okay. If you do these challenges and you follow through with the Brave Academy, you should see your business soar if you actually truly do them. And so my goal with this is, here in the spring, we're planting all these seeds, we're starting to bloom, and then once the summer and fall get here, we just take off. And if you work your business every day just a little bit, you will see that. So if you are interested in Brave Academy, make sure that you post it on the team page to let me know. And if you are Volata, this is going to be open to you as well, because the challenges are not specific to Cincy. And any that are, I will also have a Volata thing. So Volata part 2. So I am going to come here, see if anyone has any questions. Oh no, sorry. Someone left to go ask a question and it took her away. Oops. So this is why Zoom is better. So next time I think we will stick with Zoom. Okay. So I don't think I have any real questions left for any of this, but if you guys have any questions, feel free to, Holly, are you watching it? I saw you ask questions. If you're watching it, will you let me know? Because those might be questions that we can touch base on. I think all the files that are going to be posted, you will be able to, I will actually answer your questions. Rhonda, will you be able to post those just in the page yourself?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, I can. I'm going to do it after we get finished, actually.
Okay. There's questions asked, but I think the papers that you are posting are going to be great. So,
Yeah.
awesome. I was going to do this in 30 minutes or less tonight. Go ahead. What?
Sorry. I think if they will look at the documents and then ask me questions, then I can see what they're talking about.
Yeah, so look at the documents that are going to be posted, ask the questions, and then everyone can, or Rhonda and I can chime in and help you. If you have really any questions, we can help you. The write-offs are a big thing, but I already have mine listed somewhere because I've started doing taxes, but we're still waiting on one more form, so I just kind of put it to the side. But definitely keep all your receipts. And go ahead, if you have not, go ahead and find out what your mileage is right now and write it down. Kim, I'm glad you can see me doll face.
One thing I will advise too, be gathering your bank statements for every month. Because you're going to go through there and highlight stuff that you probably don't have a receipt for. But there's your receipt. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So Holly just said she just started. So what things could she do to help her this year? And I'll tell you, doing exactly, I think Ashley said, keeping receipts for everything. And I would encourage you all to start the year by when January ends this weekend, go ahead and get everything together. And if you didn't keep receipts, like she said, go look at your bank statements. So I did not keep all my receipts. I mean, I kept most of them, but there's a lot missing and they fly off, they disappear, they go on vacation or whatever. So I spent a few hours the other night going through our credit card statement, and I knew what was Cincy. I just know. If it's the post office, I promise it was Cincy. You know, Staples, Office Depot. Oh, I knew Chili's was most likely Cincy because I've only gone to Chili's with my team. Different things that I knew was Cincy, I was able to pull off and write down. Again, oh, the other thing, this is a really good tip I got from someone. If you can have a credit card, because you know a lot of times people pay us cash or check and they pay with a card. Or if you can get a credit card and be responsible with it and pay it off every month, it is a smart idea to have a credit card for Cincy only. Do all of your charges with Cincy only. I mean, with that credit card, whether it is paying for something on the workstation, your fees, your cent of the month, or if you go to Office Depot or the post office, because at the end of the year, you can go get your credit card statement and they already itemize it for you. It made it so easy for me to go through. Granted, we have a couple credit cards, or I got a new one at the end of the year or middle of the year because we do like air miles, so we're always looking for good deals. But this year, I'm really going to focus on having one Cincy credit card. But it goes through and it itemizes it for you. So was it food? Was it postage? You know, it just gives you different itemizations, and it's really so much easier. So if you can do that, that's a good thing. If you can't, it's okay. Just keep track of it. And like Rhonda said, print off your bank statement every month and highlight what was Cincy if you don't have the receipt, or even if you do have the receipt. And if you do that once a month, you'll definitely remember what it is. Yes, she said great idea on the bank statement. That is a great idea because I literally spent 2 or 3 hours the other night going through our credit card statements. But you know what, guys? I'm so not stressed about it anymore because I have it. I've got it all documented. I didn't print it all off. I probably should, but I know where it's at if I need it. Sorry, there's a couple more questions. So.
Okay.
Okay, she asked about how the expenses have to be broken down, such as advertisement or business or stocks or giveaways. But it will kind of say that on the paperwork, right?
Yes, it's got categories, and then it's got stuff you can claim under that category.
Okay, and the product that you have in your home at the end of the year, do we have to write that off or claim that?
Like your inventory, no.
Okay, because some people say you do.
A lot of people, we were having this huge discussion last year on the tax page. People think that you have to add up all your inventory you have in stock. You do not. Leave it alone. You don't have to do that.
Okay, I think I did it last year and then I didn't know what to do with it.
You don't have to do that.
Okay. All right, guys, if there's no more questions, I'll give you like a couple more minutes, but if there's no more questions, we'll go ahead and get off. My goal was 30 minutes because I'm really tired tonight. I've been going to bed so late, and Rhonda is going to post those things. You know, even though I'm going to go to bed, I'll have my phone on me, and so I'll be around for the next 30 minutes answering questions if you guys have tax questions. Whatever you do, don't let it stress you out. Most of you are okay. There's no reason to worry this year, like for 2015. But going into 2016, it is very beneficial to you if you go ahead and get yourself organized with it. And I'm telling you that from experience because I've been very bad at it. Get yourself organized. Make sure you keep those receipts. Get a bank, whatever you can do to help you at the end of the year. Let's see. So I think that's all. Rhonda, thank you so much for coming and chatting with us and sharing what you do. And, oh, I was going to ask, is it possible for you to take a couple pictures of your file folder over there and what you keep, because it was very blurry, we couldn't really see it that well.
Yeah, I'll take some pictures and post them on the page too.
Thank you so much. All right, guys, we're going to go now. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you on the page.
Bye-bye.
Bye.